should be myself. Sit on these memories like a prisoner inside a cell. Letting my gun nod in my spine, I feel distracted all the time. Nothing useful to say, I don't want to listen to it. Feeling the deep with the pain, I slowly sink into it. Consider questionable things to try to get me through it. I'm trying to push it away, but they always give it to it. I'll feel the crease of the rain and finally help to do it. It washes this all away. It washes this all away. It washes this all away. This crushing wave, I'm sinking. It never goes away. The thinking echoes in empty rooms are saying, time to erase the rest. Time to erase the rest.
Hello guys, welcome back to Game 2 after a little bit of a break. Rattlesnakes versus Vici Gaming in the challenge, hosted by Gigabyte, and it's a GEST event. So there is Dota Talk, as Cora said, there's Western Digital, and there is MD. I forgot to put them in there. Oh dear.
10 seconds to go.
Right, let's make some space. Let's make some space for AMD, guys. I sort of missed them
5
out.
seconds.
They're gonna be a little bit mad at me, but hey. It's been a long day. Anyway, I'm host Lysander Zenora, and I'm gonna be casting this game for you guys. It's game 2. Vici Gaming taking that game against my guessing. They do take that game. They make me look stupid, but they did it in good fashion as well, farming that Alchemist. Greed Dota, best Dota. But I'm not the only one casting this game for you guys. I'm casting it with Vicamon, and welcome back to the broadcast, man.
It's good to be back, Lysander. It was a pretty exciting game. Game 1, Rattlesnake, continually trying to generate opportunities, but just a couple of team fights didn't go their way. And VG, I mean, they capitalized when they needed to. They turned that what could be a fleeting advantage into a game win, and that puts them up 1-0 in a best of 3. Rattlesnake will have to win 2 straight Now, if they did, it would be a repeat of the TI3 East qualifiers in the losers bracket final, where VG won the first one and then Rattlesnake came back to win two. So, can they do that again? I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it definitely will be. And again, VG fearing that OD, just banning it out first, whereas Rattlesnake a little bit more. Oh wow, Rattlesnake, they ban out Bane. This means a Lifestealer first pick, second Storm. Are they gonna do the same thing again?
They may, and the Bane definitely threw an enormous wrench into those plans last game. And I talked about at the beginning, like I was going to watch to see how Bane was able to do, and Fenrir was huge. I mean, really critical Fiend's grips at important junctures, one on Lanham, a couple on Sag's Lifestealer, and Rattlesnake just wants to clear that Bane out, but there's still a lot available for VG as a result. I mean, the OD and the Alchemist are gone, sure, but they still have a wealth of tools. Will we see Razor, I guess is my question.
Yeah, I would like to see Beastmaster. It's always fun to see how the Beastmaster just controls the map vision with his hawk, with his boar. Even the boar is annoying for the Lifestealer, just spinning him up, slowing him down. And well, Alchemist is banned out this time, so no hard carry come back here. Are we gonna see an anti-mage? I mean, I've not seen that guy in a while.
I don't think so. I doubt we'll see AM. If we do see AM, it might actually...
Look at that snatch up, that man at snatch there. Wow. Vici Gaming, just going with the cheeky plays. They draft the Storm Spirit, deny up Rattlesnake, deny Lanham off that pick.
Yeah,
Visage.
But that gives up the Visage, which is a very strong pick for Rattlesnake. I mean, I think the Storm Spirit pick is nice. I think CTY can definitely excel on this hero. We actually have seen ZSMJ Storm too, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see jungling supports see ZSMJ Storm Spirit. I'm not being serious, but it would be funny.
It could happen. But Chen, the respect ban going out again. Rattlesnake, they respect this Chen. It has caused them a lot of trouble. You say the Bane caused trouble, I say the Chen caused a lot of trouble. Send back the Dragonite a couple of times, send back that Alchemist a couple of times. And just made it really hard for Rattlesnake to get those snowball in effect. And well, they just really lacked that gold. And we see a Rubik ban here. Well, a Rubik will be a really strong one in the Visage tri-lane. He can pick up and pull the guy in for an open wounds. That is something to look at, but it's also possible that Vici are setting themselves up for some big ass AoE.
Yeah, they definitely, this Rubik, the thing about the Rubik ban like this is, yeah, it signals, it gives the other team the intimation that you are going to go that big team fight composition. So that may be something Rattlesnake can use, but of course they can't use the Rubik to do it. And you just see them with a second jungling support ban. Rattlesnake know that this is what Vici love to do. They love to pick up that jungling support for ZSMJ, and if they want one, they will now have to be a little greedier for it. It's gonna have to be something like Enigma, which would be a good thing after the Rubik ban. It's gonna have to be something like maybe a Doom again.
Yeah, but DK actually banned out here as well, so Vici actually banned out all the heroes that worked for them the last time, so I'm not sure why. But still, a DK is not something you want to mess with, especially when you're Storm Spirit. Getting hit by that Dragon Tail is very crippling. It's like getting hit by that Unstable Concoction. Sure, you may be good at a Storm, but eventually you get hit. And Bounty Hunter, Greed Gaming. Is this a Doom pick? It could be a Doom. Or because Doom is really good against Lifestealer. The Doom eats through the rage. It stops his feast. It still damages through him. So it's a very good pick against Lifestealer, and he can't invest and get a cheap way out. So
they added Feast to the list of things that it disables in 6.78, so I actually think a Doom could be a very promising selection here.
Especially ZSMJ, you know how well he plays that Doom. And Rattlesnakes, it's up to them whether they want to pick up the Doom. It is great against the Storm Spirit as well. Whether or not they want to commit to this Doom, they have to pick it up right now. But the thing is that a Doom would mean a Visage as well as a Lifestealer lane. Otherwise, they abandon one lane in favor of the Doom. But I don't know. It could be solo mid Doom, but solo mid Doom doesn't do too well in my past experiences.
Yeah, I don't think solo mid Doom. He would really have a lot of trouble potentially. So, and Vici Gaming, I mean, the Bounty Hunter pick, it is a little bit greedy, of course, but it will help Storm Spirit sort of ramp up. They're gonna seek to outmuscle them, and if FY plays as well as he did in that game against Mineski, I mean, he was huge. He got a butterfly on Bounty Hunter.
Yep. But still, I'm waiting for that. And I see the chat actually calling for Pudge. Does CTY play Pudge?
I haven't seen him play Pudge. I'm sure he does. Anybody who pubs as much as the Vici gaming
10
guys do
seconds
probably
to
knows
go.
Pudge, but I still think this is probably CTY Storm Spirit.
5
Because
seconds.
otherwise, they could have just secured the Dragon Knight for themselves rather than banning it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I mean, I
Reserve
could be
time.
completely wrong, Lysander. There's still a lot of places that they can put this Storm Spirit, including as a tri-lane farmer, which happens sometimes.
Yeah, jungle as well.
And of course, yes, who can forget
If it's
that?
gonna be a jungle, I'm gonna laugh. I think they're actually thinking about this Doom now. The Doom is really good, so they're gonna think about it. The Bounty Hunter will help him a lot as well. And no, they go for Spectre. So it's gonna be 2-2 and a Spectre now. So it does change the thing. And Shadow Fiend, something interesting for us to see here. It's Luo Shadow Fiend, right?
Yeah,
Luo
and
Shadow
he's
Fiend.
really, this is Rattlesnake's, I think, best win rate hero, is
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend.
Draw Ranger. Draw
True
Ranger.
range.
Offlane, Life Stealer, and Draw Ranger. Surprise! Because
10
they have
seconds to
4
10
range
seconds to
on
go.
their team right now.
That's
5
true.
seconds.
Yeah, it's a little bit silly, but it does make the team really powerful. I guess it could work. It's a bit greedy,
Reserve
but it
time.
will
The thing
mean-
about Drow is, yeah. So
I think
good.
Draw works really well with Prophet. Nature's
She
Prophet.
does work really well with Prophet.
Because Prophet just
Radiant's
hits so
ban.
hard, it's so amazing to play him.
Oh,
And
Good.
The VG bans the Beastmaster, by the way. This is really interesting because you had said, and I agreed with you, that Beastmaster could be a potentially strong pickup for them, but they're not going to go for it. They're going to go. I don't know. I still feel like we could
Support.
see Doom. He hasn't gotten any worse than the last time we talked about it.
it looked like a support here. It could be a Leshrac. It could
Yeah.
be I don't like how a Lesh. Oh, I guess they fear the Beastmaster because of Shadow Demon. They do not want to pick it up. You roll the guy and he just gets banished.
10 seconds
So
to go.
I don't think they want it because of that. But VG Gaming, I don't know. They have a minute to think about this. They could go for something like a support like Lesh, Lina.
I think
Time.
Lesh would be better here, although, I mean, with the Bounty Hunter, Lina's more of a gambit. You say, yes, we will be able to get those kills, we'll get a consistent amount of track flowing, and we'll just pick off Shadow Fiend every time. Whereas Lesh is more, you know, we have some push potential. If you leave us alone, we can clear out a tower, and just more robust in general, both on the push and the anti-push. So I usually think Lesh is the right call if you're choosing between those two, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's Vici Gaming. I was about to
Radiant's pick.
wrap up, so they might just want the extra damage. So
Yeah.
there we go. If they
Spectre
can
doesn't
kill
dish
Shadow
out
Fiend
too much.
consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Spectre doesn't dish out too much damage in the tri-lane, so you need something to sort of wow.
Dyer's
This
pick.
is definitely
Slardar,
this
okay.
is a jungle life stealer, and I don't think they'll put him on the off lane. It's kind of suicidal, but I want to see a tri-lane against tri-lane now. I'm very excited for that.
I've seen Rattlesnake do Slardar before.
Yep.
It's
Prepare
potentially
for
very
battle.
strong. Of course,
Yeah.
one thing that it gives you is very fast Roche. You can clear out a single target extremely quickly. I mean, Spectre can just drop like a rock.
Yeah, Lanham plays all the funny heroes.
Yeah, he does.
Yep. So
He has such a broad hero pool. It's crazy.
yeah, he played Tiny in TI2 as well. Kabu,
Did very famous.
Shadow Demon, Icy, Lifestealer, Venom, Slaughter, Luo on his famous Shadow Fiend, Sagam gonna play his Visage. On the way out to Dire, we have VG.
Yeah, VG, they're going to try to take it out 2-0, but with the Slardar pick, may have thrown them for a little bit of a loop. We've got FY on the off-lane Bounty Hunter, potentially in a 1v1 situation. We'll have to keep watching out for that. Then in the top lane, we've got Tutu on the Spectre hard carry. This is a harder carry than VG play almost ever, so we'll have to see how that pans out for them. Then ZSMJ will be supporting on Nyx Assassin, finally not jungling, although maybe we'll see some dual jungle action with Fenrir on the Lina, rocking that Arcana cosmetic. And the mid will be taken up by CTY, playing as AZ on the Storm Spirit.
Alright, so we are gonna see tri-lane against tri-lane. I'm very excited for this. So they're gonna jungle this life stealer. He has a stout shield, a whole bunch of regen, but he doesn't have calling blade though. So he might go 1-on-1. Yeah, probably gonna go 1-on-1 because he can actually deal with the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter will never die to him. So it's gonna be just a farm for farm. Observer already plopped down here by the Radiant, looking to deny up this camp. You're gonna see if it does happen though. Invis here for Kabu, it could be huge.
Yeah, I think
But
that
level
the
crush is lousy.
1v1... Sorry, go ahead.
Level 1 the crush is weak, so It might not happen. Oh, disruption goes out. Perfect world server tripping me once again. They get a stun here on Fenrir. Fenrir drops the light strike here on Kabu, but they kill. The first blood goes to Lanham already here. I say his crush is lousy, but Soul Assumption is nowhere near weak. 2-2 actually wants to dive this. And well, good crush here from Slaughter. Easy kill. Easy life.
I mean, what Visage lacks, what Visage brings is the damage. What he lacks is the second stun. So when you take somebody like Slardar, who has that second stun to follow up the disruption with, you suddenly get all that back, and you have great damage potential. And this is my concern for VG. I actually feel that they're going to do fine in the mid, almost certainly. They're going to do very well in the bottom. It's great for FY to have a low-pressure lane because they'll hit 6 without any issue. The issue is this area top. So if 2-2 is completely locked out of last hitting, if the Spectre remains fairly weak for a long time, VG's entire composition will not be able to deliver what they need it to. So it's incumbent upon CTY and FY to use their good early laning position to help out top. Because if that tri-lane fails, if the Spectre takes a few deaths early, I don't see their path to victory.
Yeah. Wow. Mass drops.
Yeah.
There's a land shop run up, huh? 罗大一只是好像 Oh, is that? Okay, I don't know. The last part says very funny, but I don't know.
I think they're commenting on the fact that he didn't disconnect. Right. It's everybody on the team except for Lua.
He's out now. They start reconnecting back.
Oh, RIP. Yeah, they're back, so it's gonna be fine. Just probably some sort of, I don't even know. I don't even know what issue would cause 4 people in your team house to disconnect, but not 1.
The perfect world.
Perfect world, yeah.
I didn't even hear the disruption go off because of perfect world.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ouch, are you lagging?
No, I just didn't hear the sound. That's all.
Yeah, sometimes it'll do that. The sound will lag or the notifications will lag.
They're asking if it's the SG server. I think the admins might
everybody's
have
getting
messed
pretty
up.
bad ping, but I don't think it is.
I'm 165.
Well, I'm 500, but you know. Actually, yeah, I don't think this is the... I don't know. Oh well. I don't know, I mean, I feel VG, as long as they can sort of protect the Spectre enough to the point where the Storm Spirit and Bounty Hunter can help out, I think they're okay. But it's going to be a concern up until then. Spectre actually can deal some damage if he does things like Max Desolate quickly, but 2-2 is going to be on just a tremendous amount of pressure in this lane constantly, and it'll be a testament to his hard carry skills to see if he's able to survive and thrive in this lane.
Yep, Sagam takes a tower hit to the face, but Soul Assumption is just amazing, and Fenrir, he got caught out there, no fault of his own, but oh Kabu. But yeah, no fault of his own there. Invis, very lucky rune for Shadow Demon, so easy first blood for them. But middle lane, Luo actually took a lot of damage here from CTY early on, and with that Null Talisman, always good to have. It's going to help him a lot. He will get that last hit there. Luo, Shadow Fiend will start to get a little bit of, more snowbally after a while. He is sitting at level 3 now with 5 souls. His 2 razors seem to have done absolutely nothing in helping him secure any last hits. He's going to take a lot of damage here from CTY. CTY is going to go man mode here. The 6 armor on Storm Spirit allows him to trade really well compared to Shadow Fiend's 3. And Bounty Hunter meanwhile just going to go against IC here, but IC is not even going to try.
Actually, yeah, Luo is really struggling to get anything done. He only just now got his 6th soul. If CTY can keep his souls count low, it's going to be worse and worse for Shadow Fiend in this lane.
This is a great Observer Ward placement. It does counter up the normal block. It just, this block here, usually isn't counted because people expect it to be around here, or even to the side and the left, but they plop it to the right, and this sentry ward completely wasted.
Yeah,
they have a second sentry and they're not spending it. So they're gonna suffer. The supports are gonna stuck on level 1 LSA, gonna hit on land and